Okay, this is example 4.3.1. It says, how long will a cannonball be in the air if it is fired a distance of 100 meters at 60 degrees? So what we are looking for is we're looking for the flight time. Okay, we indicate flight time with a capital T, and we know that since we are looking for flight time, we're going to go ahead and use the equation 2vi sine theta over g. In addition to that, we are given the range or the total distance that it's fired as well. So we're going to go ahead and put that equation there as well. Vi squared sine 2 theta over g. So now we look at our given information. I'm given the range. The range is 100 meters. And I'm also given the angle is 60 degrees. And I know that g is always a positive 9.8 meters per second squared. So, using this, you can clearly see that what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the two equations and use both of them in this particular example. I have a projectile that's fired at 60 degrees that lands 100 meters away, and we're trying to figure out how long it's in the air. So, first, I'm going to use the equation for the stuff that I have. Remember, the key thing in all of these is to somehow identify the initial velocity. The initial velocity is the key term in these projectile questions. So what I have is I can say, all right, the range equals vi squared sine 2 theta over g. I'm going to go ahead and write that equation here. And we're going to rearrange it. I'm going to multiply both sides by g and divide by sine 2 theta. Okay. Now a lot of people have issues with trying to do this, but sine 2 theta is just like x. It can move to the other side just like if you were moving x or a number like 7 or something like that. So what I'm going to do is I multiply both sides by that, and so I get rg equals, rg over sine 2 theta equals vi squared. So instead of putting the squared, I'm just going to go ahead and put the square root on that side. So that is, so now we plug our numbers in and we say is equal to 100 times 9.8 divided by, now this is the sine of 2 theta. So instead of the sine of 60, it's going to be the sine of 120. So we say, all right, 100 times 9.8 divided by the sine of 120. Get this, take the square root of it, and you get 33.64 meters per second. Now, once you've established what the velocity is, a lot of people will try and enter this as their correct answer on Quest or on a test. But remember, you're trying to solve for the flight time, not the initial velocity. It's good that we have the initial velocity because now we can calculate it. But this is not your final answer. So now we can plug and we say, okay, t is equal to 2 vi times the sine of 60, all of that over g, which is 9.8. We now plug our numbers into the calculator. We say 2 times 33.64 times the sine of 60, and then we divide it by 9.8, and we get a flight time of 5.95 seconds.